Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's hard being Buckethead and the King. I'm just letting y'all know. You just can't start at the top. Buckethead and the King is not no representative.
And the King's popping his collar.
I pop my collar.
Go against a team.
That's
you don't have to hate nobody. Just dislike them a little bit.
We're gonna do some run-on sentences. We're gonna mess around there and say won't when it's supposed to be a different won't. And do not try to call up here and try to check us either. Because I'm telling y'all right now, can't nobody beat us bragging on us.
Yeah, don't nobody like to talk more about themselves than Buckethead and the King does.
Don't ever forget that I got my newspaper clip in my wallet.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show 2022 edition. New night, different time. Same old Buckethead and the King Show, high school prime time.
Look at him. Welcome back, my brother.
Welcome back.
It's a new year.
New year.
I got new things to talk about, but we do still have a little old business we got to take care of. You started a mess.
What kind of mess?
Oh, man, you.
I try to stay out of the middle of things.
You know, I'm telling you something. You got little horns. Your horns are not big. You got little horns. They just stick up.
Little horns.
You start things. You got these people sitting around coming on the Facebook page. This game ought to be played, or such. And then you get Piedmont all upset. You got people hating on.
They hating on Piedmont.
Why?
I don't understand that either. I mean, Piedmont. Hey, I felt bad for Piedmont. There was so much hating going on there. I said, we got to get that posted. I mean, we just trying to talk about
rivalry game. Want some rivalry?
Rivalry games. What started, and
school.
then we was talking about this open enrollment.
Oh,
and that's where it all went crazy. We was talking about the open enrollment, but I was just talking about the open enrollment is let's have open enrollment everywhere.
Yeah, but listen, once you put the open enrollment out there, I went and got me some popcorn. I got me Dr. Pepper, and I sit down and start watching because I knew it was on then. It's the best movie I had in a long time.
Well, it was good. I watched the whole thing.
It was good
Yeah.
because let me tell you something. When everybody started talking about Piedmont doing this, and listen, they're not doing nothing illegal.
No.
They got open enrollment. If you want open enrollment, go down there and sit to your school system.
School district and say, look, we need to have open enrollment.
Let's see, can't y'all get it down there?
Yeah, I agree.
Then I saw one guy on there, and I bless his heart, and I'm watching his comments, and he's a Piedmont guy. I mean, everything you say, he was all over Piedmont, this and that. But this the thing. Then he jumps over there and starts saying, well, what you telling me, Oxford, you could pay to go to Oxford. You can't even pay to go to Oxford. They won't do it. They won't use that to the advantage.
No.
Period.
Now, if they did,
God.
good friends of the show,
Well,
Jab
told him.
says straight up, Oxford will be a powerhouse if they use the open enrollment like everybody else does.
They won't use it.
No.
I mean,
I don't know why they don't use it, but hey, Oxford, it ain't like the city of Oxford need any money. They can bring some kids in. They can let kids pay to come in.
Yeah, but sometimes you can pay to come in and you bringing in something that you really don't want. But it's some of them coming in for free we really don't want. You understand what I'm saying?
Said that.
You want me to say it again? I said it's some of them coming in here for free we really don't want. I said it. Because you got to understand, you got to take, and then if they pay to come, you still going to have to deal with what you got right there.
I mean,
okay? Listen, it's a big thing right now that's going on in high school sports. And I'm glad that me and you can sit down and put it out there so the people, start. Yeah, just get your opinion. Everybody got the opinion.
Well, here's the thing. High school sports is bigger than it's ever been. Ever.
Right?
And I know it's hard for Buckethead and the King to realize that as big as we were when we
I
was
haven't
in
got
school.
that yet, but you go ahead.
But you're still struggling with it?
I'm still struggling with it. Go ahead.
But high school sports is bigger than ever. I mean, here's what happens, and we all know, if you know anything about sports, the way pros did things trickled down to college.
Mm-hmm.
And now the way colleges do things trickles down to high school.
Mm-hmm.
And the way high school used to do things trickled down to Little League. I mean, it done got into Little League. But I mean, The thing about high school football, not only high school football, high school sports in general, girls, boys, flag football, I don't care what it is starting to turn into a money. I mean, it's a big money deal.
All
I'm
right,
telling you.
I'm gonna tell you.
And that goes back to our rivalry.
I'm
games.
finna prove my point to you. Okay, just prove my point.
All right.
When Deion Sanders was coming out of high school, it's one of the first time I actually seen how this thing can really be big time. When Deion Sanders was coming out of high school, when you pull up in a limousine at the college that you're going to, that lets you know it's big time.
Somebody done put the money out.
He comes out and letting you know I'm Deion Sanders, I'm prime time. I'm running the 4 point whatever.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter. I don't even want to go to these little trials you have. I'm just gonna show up, boom, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Listen, that right there to me, that's what old school knowing what you can do before you get there. Now these kids today, they go out here and play 7-on-7. They get about 4 or 5 stars. Get 4 or 5, touch football. 4 or 5 stars on the helmet. 2 or 3 colleges call them, oh, you blue chips now. Listen, nobody hit you in your chin. You ain't showed me. Like, I'm going to tell you something. That boy you got up there, we talked about up there in Piedmont.
Austin.
That quarterback.
Oh, you talking about Jack.
Jack Hayes. That's a hard-nosed kid. I like that kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't my boy old Hatcher out there. Eli.
Well, they different type.
Different type. But that's not
Eli's a little bit more finesse than Jack is. He'll run over you. Hayes will run over you.
Wait a minute, back up. Eli got some.
He does, but look, they
too.
built different. You got a linebacker. Well, they both play. They both are linebackers. So basically, it's a little bit different in the way they play the game.
We got one that's faster.
Yeah.
And it's one that he got to hit you in your mouth because he can't outrun you.
But he will hit
He'll
you in the
hit
mouth.
you in your mouth.
There ain't no doubt about that.
He'll get all your dentures
Yeah.
out. I like that about them kids. We have some kids that's been in this area here that's been showcased. I mean, you went to Birmingham and we got a chance to see them.
That's right.
All right. We're going to always put the spotlight on these kids. It's all about the kids. These knuckleheads that got all these comments and Facebook bullying and talking about, it's not all about that. I mean, it's good to be talking about bring the rivalry back.
Oh, yeah.
But don't get it twisted. We're not sitting here. What I'm trying to say is, don't run out there and don't get in the street talking that craziness. All we want is to have some high school rivalry game, and we got some. We got some.
People listen to Buckethead and the King. We did get some. Now, we didn't get all we wanted.
We got some.
But, you know, hey,
gonna be good.
Some better than none.
My grandma told me that a long time ago.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she said, love with your mind, not your heart, son.
But we had our heart set on one game that didn't happen.
Oh,
and we spoke our mind on it.
I'm going to always speak our mind. And here come a caller here now. I hope you're coming with it. Go ahead. You're on with Buckethead and the King.
Let me say this before you come on now. It's a new year.
Don't interrupt them folks.
Same show, but you got to bring it when you come on the show.
Come on here. You're on with Buckethead and the King. What you got? East side, my east side brother. What's happening?
Man, I'm sitting here chilling like a villain, I tell you what, this NIL stuff, like you said, it's trickling on down.
It's trickling on down. It's trickling on down. You said that right.
Yeah, I remember one time I lost a kid over a pair of Air Jordans.
Al Jordan?
Hey.
Yeah, I coached junior college basketball and was an assistant for almost 20 years. And y'all remember that basketball coach at Tuscaloosa was named Roosevelt Sanders.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's a kid down there that wanted. He was all about coming to where I was coaching until a rival coach walked in there with
them Jordans.
With them Jordans, and also gave Grandma something. The deal was done then.
Grandma got some snuff?
It's not Red Devil Light.
How about you? She was happy.
Grandma left spitting.
What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, this ain't no new. This is not new.
No.
Now they've been doing this stuff and just hadn't got caught up. But what I say is, old school home rivalries is what we were trying to get started. And if you got some kids that's around here that's good enough to go to college from it, man, that's a plus. That's the cream on top of it.
But if you good, if you're a baller at any school.
Listen, you talking to a baller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I know
At
you're a
any
baller.
school.
At any school,
It
baby.
don't matter where you go.
You don't have to go
I mean,
all over the
if,
country.
If you putting up stats, people will find you.
They found you before you left.
That's right.
You know,
Was you at ASU when Eddie Robinson Jr. and Rico White and all them were there?
Eddie Robinson, Rico Wright, Jared Green, and Brown, Coach Houston. Yeah, that's my class. I'm right there with them guys.
And you don't remember me. I was one of the big volunteer trainers.
Okay.
We went down to the Heritage Bowl and laid smackdown.
Listen, if that's the case, then you remember my coach was Coach Watkins, Larry Watkins, which was the baseball coach.
Okay.
I didn't say now. I was a little slimmer then, but I was a bad boy at that time.
Well, you still bad.
I played third base. I told Buckethead that. I'm glad you telling me. He don't want to listen. I was third baseman at Alabama State. You hit it down there, don't run. Just go ahead on, go back to the dugout.
Go back to the dugout.
Yeah, don't need. What you running down
Wasn't
there
no
for?
sense of moving.
Don't go down there.
Like that boy told you from Gadsden.
Don't thought that. But bring that up next episode.
He said,
Shut your trap.
"Don't run.
Buckethead.
Go ahead, don't run."
You see,
I had to say that.
I slipped. It was muddy over there.
It was
That's the only reason I didn't.
that
That's
on-
why
that
I
what
didn't
it
steal
was?
third.
Well, I mean, like I said, appreciate the call, brother. But like I said, though, you know, we didn't want to. It wasn't a war we were trying to start.
You did.
It was a great discussion about old rival football,
Yeah.
and I want it to happen everywhere across the state. I mean, because you're doing your schools an injustice by not doing it.
Listen, when you can go and get some old head guys that say, "Hey man, I can remember back in the days when we played this game, and it was standing room only." You want that for your kids or your grandkids.
Community.
You want that for your community. You want that.
Yeah.
That's listen. It's something wrong with you if you don't want that. Because I'm telling you right now, I have seen it when it wasn't them close to 50 people in the stands saying, "Hey,
That don't look good.
that don't look good
Don't
at
look
all."
good at all.
I mean,
you know, it doesn't. And you know, that was the point that we were trying to make. Fill the stands up for these kids. They deserve it.
Well, yeah, but then I talked to a person before behind this, and the guy brought up a point to me, and his point was, yeah, that game that we were talking about, it's gonna pack the house, but the crowd that it brings, to me now, listen, and everybody got that opinion, but to me, you just can't tell the crowd what crowd that's coming. If what's that, Mountain Brook come over here, they bringing a crowd too. Is that a different crowd?
Is it a different crowd?
That's what I'm saying. Is that
I mean, are
different?
they not just as excited about their team as the
Exactly.
other team?
Yeah. I mean, don't you think spectators that's outside the gate, you know, coming to stand outside and look, same thing happened at that game. It was a spectator that all the fighting and shooting came from. It didn't come from nobody that was inside. But my thing is, Mountain Brook come over here, Shea Valley come over here, Clay Chalk come over here. You know, you don't talk about that crowd that they bring. Why? I just want to know why.
Well, hey, if you want to, let's just
Wait
do
a
apples
minute.
to apples.
What kind
'Cause
of
I'm
apple you
gonna
talking
jump-
about? Green apple or red apple?
It's darker.
Cut it.
I'm gonna tell you, and you know he's a brother of mine.
I ain't-
Nobody said nothing when Pleasant Grove came over here.
He came over here, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. And you was told not to even come to Pleasant Grove, and I mean, don't be over there at night.
At night, I was told that.
You was told that.
So he said he'd come get me,
You sure
and
did.
said I had to sit down in the seat.
Lower your head.
Yeah, that's okay though.
Yeah, you
Cause my brother would have me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they came and played the game.
They did.
We went there and played the game.
They did. Yeah, we did. You're right.
So what's the difference in the crowd?
We're playing this game before the kids on the field first.
Yeah.
That's first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Spectators always gonna be spectators. I was always taught as a young ball player coming up, don't pay attention to what's in the crowd. you don't look up there and be talking about spectators. You got to pay attention to what you got going on the field. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's part of it. That's part of high school football. Is spectators and cheerleaders and the band. You know what I'm saying? You people coming to enjoy.
Well,
that's key right there.
It is the key. And look, like we said, you can tell we're fired up. We're ready for 2022. It's a new time, new day, new time. 2 hours long. 2 hours long. So everybody gonna get to say what they want to say tonight. And we got the biggest game in college football coming up Monday night.
You don't want to talk about that.
That's going to get
Go
really
ahead
serious.
Take us to the break, man, because I got to wait till we get back.
Take us to break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You're back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said, if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. That's the way to do that. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, come on, Bama Freak.
And I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it. That dog got fleas.
That dog's got some fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we going to do when we walk on?
I like when that dirty dog has. He pop his collar like that, but when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special food. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience, I like the cleanliness of my car, and I like the cost.
How much do that cost?
$29
a month.
a month.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King show right here on Prime Time. I think your phones are lit up. Who you got on the phone?
I got the one and only.
Who you got?
The best Bama fan in town. He gonna holler Rick Flair with it. Woo! Come on with it, my brother. What's happening?
Woo! Yeah, come on. Woo!
We knew he was gonna be here tonight.
You know it.
Yes. Yes.
So come on, tell us what's going on with you, buddy, besides this big game coming up Monday.
Just been traveling a lot back home right now, so looking forward to another little matchup here.
I think you might be looking forward to it, but I don't know if Big Daddy Dog's looking forward to it. I think he's still laying on the mat.
Well, they went and picked him up yesterday.
Oh, they went and got him?
Oh, my.
Yeah.
He still had bumps and bruises?
All right, though. He should be okay by game time.
Listen, brother, I just want to see if you were paying attention, because when I told these cats that they didn't want to hear me when I said, hey, it's one team. They don't want to give a king the credit. I said, there's one team out here. There's only one team that I know can beat that Georgia team. And what happened?
What happened, they sure wasn't everybody expected mid-season or at the beginning of the season. Am I right?
That's right. You're right.
You know, counting out Alabama just ain't probably the smartest decision to make. You know, even now, heck, I got on the plane last night, flew back, had on my Bama gear, all my stuff, and the Georgia fan literally said, it's our time next year. And I it's our time next year. I went, are you kidding me? God, I should have recorded that.
Oh, my God.
Next year. That sounds like Tennessee.
Hey.
Next year. Always next year.
Listen, let me explain something to you, my friend. I'm gonna wait till the end of the show to tell who I think gonna win this ball game. I don't want everybody sitting around, because this man here already trying to get a 1-900 number hooked up there, so I can tell my picks. I'm not finna do it tonight. I'm gonna do it at the end of the show. Okay?
All right, I got you.
So
I mean, somebody picked Bama. I mean, look what they did. Look, they pulled it out. Look, Bryce Young tore it up, and I think everybody can at least respect him.
Let me ask you this, though. Let me ask you this, Bama Freak. What do you think about the line right now?
Oh, I love it. I wish it would be by 17.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if they just trying to make a game of it, or they just want everybody to get hyped about it, or what.
That's Las Vegas.
Well, I was if I can take my opinion, my biased opinion out of the mix, I'm very surprised that they got Georgia at 3. So, but I'm also know that Vegas ain't wrong too many times. I mean, they're right a lot most of the time, right? I mean, no, Georgia was picked to win last time, weren't they?
That's right. And what Vegas is doing, trying to get that money back from that last little whooping.
Well,
I guess so. I mean, they ain't wrong too often, so I'm thinking this is some hype stuff.
Well, I know. You know why they did that is because Georgia beat that big, bad, Big Ten team, Michigan, that everybody said was going to do this and that.
Who said it?
And so they got to build it up like the Big Ten is a great conference.
Oh, I don't like how he don't look at me when he's talking like that. You know why he don't look over here at me? Because all year he had teams in his top 10. I told him was they just paper thin. Take them out of there, but he wouldn't take them out. Michigan was one, and that Cincinnati. I told him that dirty snow team up there. Don't have them up there. They put them up there so they can get what they got.
Hey, I'm not sure if y'all can rewind the tape, but I'm pretty dang sure I said about 6 weeks into the season about my opinion about Cincinnati and Iowa.
Yes, we got all the tape.
Dead on it. Hey,
but
here's
Cincinnati, I said, does not impress me. Iowa does not impress me. Wild, just, the colors came out sooner, I guess,
Here's the thing that I'll say, though, about both them games is, and about Buckhead's top 10. The two teams that was on the top of the totem pole from about the 4th week on, guess who's playing for the championship?
Those two teams.
Those two teams.
So
it don't matter about the rest of them.
But I told you what the deal was. Those teams.
I had to fill out the top 10.
Listen,
I had to fill it out.
I told you to put Thompson up there.
You want me to do Buckethead's top 2 from now on?
Top 2 and keep it real.
Buckethead's top 2. Give it to me.
Look, his top two was Georgia, then Georgia second place. You remember that, though?
I remember that. That was early.
I do remember that. Georgia and Georgia something.
Look here, man. My daddy told me a long time ago, a dog that used the bathroom, he ain't going to use it long because he'll run out of ammunition. You ain't just understand what I'm saying. He can't do that too fast.
All right, but
Bulldogs.
I think them doggies can pull it off.
Well, look, it's hard. We all know it's hard to beat somebody twice in a season.
It's not been done.
I agree. It's going to be hard to beat somebody twice.
But it will happen, or can happen.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah. He trying to feel me out here. That's all. He noticed he looked at me when he said it. I'm just letting you know he trying to steal my pick.
I would tell you this. At the beginning of the season, I follow Bama football when it's summertime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm following it, and I get in the spring, I'm chasing it, and I'm saying, okay, we might make the playoffs. I doubt it. We're definitely a top 10 team, top 8 team. I just don't see us being there this year before the season started. As the season started, I kept that same decision, same thought process. And my gosh, I mean, they doing this with nothing but juniors and sophomores.
Listen.
Hey, but see, here's the thing, that the unknown for Alabama was Bryce Young.
Yeah.
But
he made it known.
If he had 3 receivers like the man had it before him,
Yeah, but I'm just.
It showed enough to be on.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
One or two.
Bryce Young showed out this year,
Right.
and he deservedly won the Heisman Trophy.
Right.
I mean, he deservedly won it. I
That's
mean,
right.
plain and simple.
And you know what's really crazy?
What's that?
This is even though we're in 2022, we're playing for 2021 championship, right?
That's right.
2021 season.
That's right.
I'm claiming right now, Alabama national champs 2022.
Oh, you gonna you
So you gonna go ahead
you
and
going
call
at it
Well,
again?
nobody's leaving.
We got the whole team coming back.
Yeah, nobody's leaving. I mean,
I'm not. Listen,
the only thing that can get Alabama is the transfer portal, and that means that some other team steals everybody else's best players.
well,
Right.
they leaving to go there.
When y'all say it's y'all's year and this is our time, this is your last shot.
Yeah, that's right. Next year, so them Georgia fans next year can say what they want to, but it ain't their year.
Well, listen, everybody was saying it at the beginning of the season, and even when my brother called in from Georgia tonight, I know he gonna call in.
Yeah.
I can't wait till he calls
But
in.
here's another thing I'll say about Georgia. I mean, nothing. It's good. It ain't bad. Georgia did an outstanding job with a second-team quarterback all year. I got to give them that much.
I don't know even why y'all call it second screen. I told you that guy won that position. That's why the other guy hadn't got back in there. That guy is not a second screen quarterback.
Well, not
Listen.
now.
Well, how many games did he play?
Every one of them.
Okay, then. Answer
Every
my
one
question.
of
It's
it's
no
no
reason.
Michigan apart, but then again, that's old Jim Harbaugh for you. So I don't know.
Well, man, I know you're gonna be pulling for the Tide, and there ain't nobody that pulls harder than you do. I already know that. You are the Bama freak. You often imitated but never duplicated.
Right.
And you like Buckethead and the King show, often imitated, never duplicated. But you are the Bama freak. So take us out with what you got.
Yeah. First off, I'll say this real quick. I kicked Andy Williams off of my team, and y'all see what happened, right?
That's exactly right. I'm glad you did that.
Oh, he gonna call in.
You're talking to the Bama freak Clarence, Todd Green wearing, Tim chilling, chilling, killing, natty belt riding, title flying, son of a gun. Now I'm having a hard time holding these Tide sneakers down. Now give me two claps in a Ric Flair.
Hey, since you said that about Ric Flair, you did say he went on a tantrum against Georgia and said that Kirby should have shook his hand when he was standing by him and he was riding with Harbaugh and had on that Michigan jersey. Did you see that?
I missed that.
That was hilarious.
Oh, man.
Hilarious.
You know, that's
Absolutely hilarious. Everybody thinks around here because I do all that. And I said, he ain't a Georgia fan. I'm good friends with him. And everybody thinks I really know him, and it's just a running joke.
That's good. I like it. Well,
Thank you,
appreciate the
thank you
call,
for the call,
brother, man. Hey, I know you're gonna be pulling them through, and we'll be watching it as well.
Yes, sir. Y'all do y'all thing.
See
all
you,
right,
brother.
brother.
That's the one and only Bama freak. Been one of the best callers we've had all year, especially on our U side.
I'm glad he's back.
Me
this
too.
year.
Well, it's 2022.
It's 2022.
All
He's
the
back
all the stars are coming
They're
back.
coming back.
They coming
Listen,
back
it's more. You're going to have more coming in.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you right now, I like our callers.
Oh, I do too.
And
They ain't scared to tell it like it is.
better not. You can't call up in here messing around with us too, cause we got problems.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it real.
Well,
sometimes you be trying to.
I want people to call in and talk smack, but they better have the big boy britches on.
Don't come in here with no depends.
No.
Get right.
You better have some depends if you can't control your bladder now.
Oh God, move on, man.
But back to I know we'll get back into the Bama game, the Georgia game. We'll save that for later on.
Yeah.
But back into our high school rivalries, we got some big ones in our area, and I hope that the state took notice and picking up old rivalries again. Listen, we got a coaching carousel that nobody's really, everybody's talking about, but nobody's really knowing what's going on because everything's so hush-hush.
Yeah.
You don't know where nobody's going.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, everybody's got their own opinions, and I'm anxious to see. We got some big jobs going around.
Let me say this. It's getting to where you know how them college coaches, it's getting like that in high school now. When you start losing jobs or you leaving this job to go to that job,
Oh, yeah?
everybody like, man, we can't keep a coach.
Yeah.
Every time we get one.
Well, we heard that about your Yellow Jackets this past year.
Listen.
I mean, it was horrible. They trampled a man.
and he comes in and do what he need to do.
Oh yeah.
He grabs his young kids, and you got to shield. If you're gonna be a high school coach, you're gonna have to be able to shield.
That's right.
You shield your kids, because outside, as you say, your hand ain't in the hook. Outside people will destroy your whole program.
Oh, ain't no doubt about that. I mean, it's crazy, and that'll be some fans of your own home base
What
that'll
you talking
destroy
about?
your program.
Sit there and break bread with you and talk about you like a dog.
I ain't no doubt.
Well, we're going to go to break, but when I come back now, when we come back here, we're going to get back into this because I got to touch some toes.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, we'll go to break and we'll take care of that.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think high school primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Right now at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor, the key word is free. Buy any type of flooring at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor and we'll install it absolutely free. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, laminate, or vinyl, get it professionally installed absolutely free. Why pay to have your new floor installed when you can have it installed absolutely free and get 0% financing for an entire year? That's right, free interest for an entire year and free installation. That's Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor's free installation sale going on right now.
Hi folks, Angie Stevens here. Did you know that Team One Automotive employs more families than any other dealership in Northeast Alabama? We're proud to be the leader in serving this area simply by the number of employees we have on board. And we're looking for career-minded people to join us. So if you're interested in a long-term employment opportunity, come in and see any of our Team One dealerships for more information. So check us out now and apply online at teamoneconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here on Primetime. I want to say this because of the fact that we have a live feed going on Facebook right now, and the number's not showing up on your on Facebook. If you want to call in and talk to us, it's 256-831-4624. That's 256-831-4624.
Call up here and act like you got some sense now. Don't call up here wrong.
Yeah.
Let's let you know that now. All right, we got time today. We got to get 2 hours. We got time today.
Yeah,
you call them acting crazy.
Yeah, we can invite you in.
No, I don't need that.
But look, we were talking about coaches and the coaching carousel, and we got some big openings.
Right.
We had some big people leaving.
Yeah.
I mean, just not in our neck of the woods, but over in Hoover, we had the coach leave. He's going to Gainesville, Georgia.
That's
Over
big
in
time right there.
over in Vestavia, the coach is leaving. Calhoun's leaving, going to
Georgia?
Colquitt County, Georgia.
Listen. And let me just say this. And I probably need to do a little bit more homework, but right now I'm cheating off some paper. Okay. We lose coaches from Alabama to go to Georgia. They retire to Alabama and go to Georgia.
Right, that's right.
Georgia got that lottery over there, and they got money that they just keep on putting in their system.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
If we had some money, we keep our coaches here.
Well,
we keep our teachers now.
I think the vote's coming up.
Man, them folks down there ain't gonna let you vote on that.
I think so.
Listen, you hearing it from me.
Yeah,
They're not gonna let.
Ain't gonna let the people vote.
They're not gonna let the people vote.
Ain't gonna let the people say what they need to say.
Right. I see, and I went over there and tried to get me some of them lottery
Well,
tickets.
you know, I seen everything because I can promise you 99.9% of the people want to see that game we want to see, and a couple people shut it down. So they didn't give the people the vote.
They're not going to give the people the vote.
That's right.
You know, they'll get outnumbered every time.
Every time.
So that means they know better than we do.
That's right.
That's what they say.
That's what all politicians want you to believe now.
Hey, listen, man.
Now, they ain't like Buckethead and the King.
No. They don't keep it real.
No.
The one thing I tell you this. I know you know about Jim Jones. And Jim Jones gave all of them Kool-Aid. They over there drinking Kool-Aid, believing, listening
if
to Jim
I'd have
Jones.
seen you fall out drinking the Kool-Aid, I ain't drinking mine.
But they still were drinking it. Because half of them had arms and guns out there telling you better drink it up.
I'm going to just act like I drank mine and fall down on the floor.
Well, you should have fell down before then. But I'm just telling you right now. Jim Jones, you drink that Kool-Aid and follow him if you want to.
I just told you I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid.
I don't think you like Kool-Aid. You probably drink that Ripple, though.
I did drink Kool-Aid. I like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
I like Kool-Aid.
Ripple from the top shelf.
From the top shelf.
Yeah, the same thing you gave Santa. He
Santa
ain't been right since.
Messed Santa up.
You did.
But he took care of us.
Well, he didn't get a chance to get on the other side of town, though.
That's okay. He took care of us.
That ain't good. You know, you that's not
and
good.
I hope that Santa takes care of some of these schools that are wanting some good coaches that like we was talking about coming in. Like I said, it's a hush-hush. It's a crazy thing, and it's like dominoes. This coach leaves, they fill this spot with this coach, and then this coach this coach got to fill this spot, and it's crazy. But I mean, there's a lot of good coaches out there that are looking at spots right now that could land in big spots.
But so this show right here is based on keeping it real.
Yeah.
You're supposed to put it on the table.
What you want me to call names? Is that what you said?
I want you to help me out.
Okay.
With that old hatchet pick. Hold on, unroll your tongue. Let it go.
Here's the thing I'll say about
I want to know something about him. Who is that?
It's Chris Finley.
Do I know him?
We had him in our show.
Do I know him?
He's from Alexandria.
Okay.
And we had him on our show with Eli and Jake.
I want you to put it up here, because what I'm finna do, I'm finna tell the people. When he stepped in, hey, making that work.
He did.
He did the job.
He did. I mean, what else you want to do? He beat Piedmont.
But my thing.
Piedmont won the state.
Yeah. But what my thing about that is, I was looking at some negative comments about him, and I think they got it mixed up.
I don't know what the comments were actually about.
I'm telling you.
I hope they wasn't about my boy Finley.
It wasn't him. They got him mixed up with the guy that was there before him.
Was there before him
is who they thought
is the one I think that was under investigation. I don't think Finley was ever under investigation. I think some people put that out there. Yeah. Now, we posted on our page, if you got something on my boy, spill the beans.
Them folks didn't have that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. One would take it and make a piece out of it. It was wrong.
Then we had, which they took it down because they knew we busted them up on it.
Right.
You can't slander a guy's name like that and talking about, did he do this with a student?
Yeah, no. It wasn't even, that wasn't
How
him.
You going to bring that? I don't know if he did it. How you even going to associate his name with that?
That's called social media. They go behind. Man, listen, tell you something. The easiest thing to do is send some little words out there, and once they leave, it's gone. But that's today's society. They run behind that social media. They'll tear you up.
They'll tear you up on social media.
They'll tear you up back there because there ain't no consequence.
See, that's the problem. Back in the old day.
Come on out, Tommy. Come on out.
Yeah, you
to
go
the
knock
front
on
yard.
Mama. Hey, Mama, can Tommy come out?
I'll bust you in the mouth.
Come on out. Tommy said, Mama, I can't go out
yes,
today.
You can.
Mama,
get out.
Tommy tell her, Mama, I can't go outside today, Mama. I got homework.
I'm busting.
First time all year Tommy had homework.
Yeah, because Tommy didn't want to go out there in that grass because he going to get busted up.
See, that's the way things was handled back in the day.
You can't do it now because everybody named Mama got grenades and ARs.
Yeah, ARs. Back in the day, you just settled it. You was best friends afterwards. Nowadays, there ain't no coming back.
Get your teeth knocked all out and you come back to school.
Nowadays, ain't no coming back though, because you casket
clean.
You casket clean when you get into scuffles nowadays for some reason.
Well, I'm just telling you. I mean, me and you both been knowing each other a long time. I mean, it's certain things that we can do back in the days that you can't do now.
Can't do now.
Okay, but it was some things that they do now that I still say you shouldn't be able to do in the neighborhood that I come from.
Yeah.
As far as you coming over to my house, well, all the Waltons in the background, you gonna come over to my house to fight me? You know how many cousins and dogs and cats behind me? Don't do. That's a mistake. You're never gonna get from over there.
No.
I couldn't understand. I used to see them guys do that. You mean to tell me you went over to his house to fight him? That's a crazy move.
Yeah, that's a crazy move. But now, if you went to somebody's house to fight them,
you crazy.
You're crazy. Something wrong with you.
That's what I'm saying. You don't do that.
No, you like growing up, I lived in a neck of woods called Adamsville.
I know Adamsville.
You didn't come to Adamsville.
You can't get out of there.
You wouldn't get out of there.
You jump on one of them. You jump on one, you go to the
You got about 10 or 12 going to get on you.
You remember that movie up there I was telling you about a while back, Next to Kin?
Next to Kin.
Up there, up in the mountains.
Up in the Tennessee or Kentucky mountains. One
they
of them.
up in the mountains.
Yeah, they was up in the mountains.
They load up the bus, boy. They come to see you.
They come. You hurt one of them. They come to see you.
Yeah, they come out there doing bird call.
They were doing bird call.
I know. I love the movie. I'm trying to make sure you understand. You made a good point here, and I'm gonna let's get into some real stuff here. I saw a post that you put out there, and the post was like, "Remember the Titans, Bertier, and your boy standing up there." Julius and Bertier. Yeah. Okay. That post it's not getting as many likes as I wish it should, because it's going to be there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want everybody to understand what me and you are trying to say. And we've been saying this from day one. You got this country that's so divided off a lot of bull crap.
Oh, yeah.
It's not nothing that's what I say real. You know, you can get upset. Man, it's all right. Listen, it's all right to be upset. It's all right to dislike a person. It's all right
just a little bit.
It's all right.
Can't hate nobody. Just dislike them a little bit.
It's not hate. It's all right to dislike. We're not going to always be doing the same thing. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We can have a different opinion and still get along.
Oh, I agree.
I can say, hey, man, I don't think that should be that way. And you can come back and say, hey, man, it should be this way. We shouldn't be outside trying to figure out how I'm going to bust you in your head when you come outside. That's just it's the craziness.
It goes back to the point that I told you. And people, here's the funny thing, and this is the truth, and you can take it what you want if you never played in athletics. Mm-hmm. Most people, I ain't going to say all because there's some crazy ones too.
There's some crazy.
Most people that played in athletics,
mm-hmm.
they understand what we're trying to tell them.
Right.
Because they brothers.
Right.
They sisters.
Right.
It doesn't matter what sport it is. They sisters. They got each other's back.
Right.
They ain't going to listen to you. No matter what color, race, or creed, you ain't going to talk about my brother.
Right.
Because I'll take care of the business. You won't even get to my brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's what athletics do.
It does. It teaches you unity. It teaches you self-respect and respect for others.
Okay. Right.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
And until this country understands that if we don't respect one another, and I'm tired of everybody saying respect has to be earned. No, respect is given until it's lost.
There you go.
Don't grow up thinking that you got to earn nobody's respect.
Right.
It should be given until you lose it.
There you go.
Plain and simple. Respect is given until it's lost.
Let me tell you something. I have seen the disrespect to the level of 70, 75 to 80-year-old ladies and men.
Which is crazy.
They're sitting here, and then here come your little 21, 22-year-old, but just don't even speak. With your pants hanging off your butt. And now, that generation right there, they weren't used to that.
No.
I'm telling you right now, they see some stuff right now, and you cussing in front of them.
Yeah.
You know, that right there. I don't understand what we lost. We lost that generation.
Think about this. The language now is completely different than when we were growing up.
You're right.
Because Mama and them didn't play.
You couldn't sit around the porch
around
grown
Mama
folks.
and them wouldn't play. You just let one slip out.
Listen to me. My granddad, both my grandfathers had baseball fields. One in Hobson City and one on Jones Hill. Them grown folks sit on the porch, grandmama and them, and they sit on the porch and talk. Kids couldn't sit around grown folks when they talk. Go out there in that field. It's 95 degrees, but you better get out there on that field and play ball or something. Don't be sitting up there.
Kids didn't get grown folks business back
You don't.
then.
You get that backhand quick.
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Slapped upside the head. Get on out of here, boy. I mean, for real, that's the way it was.
And you going to say, yes, ma'am.
You're exactly right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
What? How?
We miss it.
Do that hurt?
No, it don't hurt.
I
don't hurt,
don't
man.
understand. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. No, ma'am, and no, sir. That right there.
And look, they probably don't watch our show. People like that, cause Buckethead, because they get tired of Buckethead and King telling them how it is. But
I'm gonna tell them.
But if you watching the show and you do that, change your ways. It's a new year. Change your way, cause respect your elders. I don't care who they are.
It's gonna go far. You can go far.
Respect each other.
Yeah.
It's like I said before.
Yeah,
you're not born to hate.
That's right.
Kids play in the playground, they hugging on each other, loving on each other. When do we decide we're gonna hate each other?
They've been taught that craziness.
Wow.
That's crazy. Well, listen. It's a beginning and it's an ending to some stuff. I'm trying to get somewhere. Is the reason why I want to treat my fellow friend, my brother. I'm trying to get. Hey, listen.
That movie was on.
Man, don't do that. I'm trying to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You losing feathers, acting crazy and being that knucklehead. You know, I don't care how many people stand over you and, I miss him. I wish he wasn't gone. Listen to me. They ain't going to get in there with you.
Now,
you better get yourself together.
We're not talking about sports rivalries. We're not talking about...
We're talking about life.
We're not talking about getting on each other because he's at Oxford and I'm at Mumford and we playing each other and I'm going to call him this and that. Yeah. We're not talking about smack talk. We're talking about when you take it past all that.
Disrespect.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Right. Some of you guys, I seen some disrespectful words on that post, and it got to the point where I know somebody should pull up.
Yeah. I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was really bad.
And we're not doing that for that. What we're trying to put the spotlight on is getting these games back. Now, listen, let's talk about that. Well, the little man in my ear said go to break first, then we're going to come back. We're talking about. We're going to talk about.
Let's go to break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You're back with Buckethead and the King. We're on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. There's no way to do that. That's the best way to do it. I tell you one thing, that dog that they got hanging around here, look at it. Man, that dog got fleas.
That dog's got some fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we gonna do when we walk on?
I like where that dirty dog is. We pop his collar like that, but when the King get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like dirty dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience. I like the cleanliness of my car.
Yeah.
And I like the cost.
How much do that cost?
$29
a month.
A month.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our two locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show right here on Prime Time. Like I said, it's a new year, and we got some topics now.
Well, listen, let's jump right into this topic right here. Piedmont. Piedmont don't mess around and made a schedule for you for real, for real.
Oh, for real?
Now, listen now. they ain't gonna play Anderson.
Yeah.
Easy. Could have been playing anybody else. They decided, okay, y'all, you called me out. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
They're not scared. Now that's not gonna be a game that you're gonna run up there and say, hey, this is gonna be a pushover.
What? Anderson not. Yeah. Well, I'm just tell you this too. Anderson ain't scared either.
I already know that.
Yeah. Anderson ain't scared either.
Listen. I'm glad that they put him on the schedule. The reason why I'm glad is after a while, that's gonna ease down that road. They gonna see. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they gonna see that.
Well, not only
Home
that
rivalry.
game, home for old school ride, we had Jacksonville Oxford picked up this year.
That's how old school. You do know that picture? You seen me turn that corner? That was against Jacksonville.
So that's
an
gonna
old
be,
school rivalry.
You know,
right
hey, Jacksonville steps up. You know, and here's one thing that I want to say from the people that act like they know what they're talking about and don't know what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. Here's one thing I will say about that is
I know he ain't called. Listen, man. We said call the show. The number at the show is 256-831-4624. Now, Dennis, why is you calling the phone, Dennis? Call the show.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm sitting here in Arkansas, at my house in Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
I drove up here today to make some preparations for selling this house.
Uh-huh.
And I got no internet.
Set it right.
Cable vision. I'm running off my Wi-Fi on my phone.
Uh-huh.
And y'all ain't got no number posted up there for
Well,
somebody to call in.
We ain't got a number posted on Facebook. We got it on the TV. So let me help you out. I'm finna tell you again. 256-831-4624. I need you to call in. I got some things I need to ask you.
256 what?
831-4624.
Okay.
All right, call in. Got me talking all proper. No, I'm from the ditch. I can't get proper. In 30 seconds, I done went to New York and back.
New York and back.
24.
Yeah, 24. Pardon me.
Don't you start it, man. Come on, man. There go Dennis. We can talk about it. Go ahead. You on with Buckethead and the King.
First of all, I want to know why I got to call y'all. Y'all can't call me?
This TV show right here. We don't call out. Y'all call, you call us. That's first.
Well, hey, if I'd have thought about it, Dennis, and I didn't think about it this way, you know, they used to have that show Dialing for Dollars. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have called you because I could have got in that pocket and got some of them dollars, dialing for dollars.
Listen, Dennis, don't pay him no attention.
You would have had to get awful deep because I was telling you, I done drove from Alabama to Arkansas. I'm up here at my house in Arkansas making preparations on getting it sold. I got no internet. I got no TV. I got a DVD player that's trying to figure out how to work so I can at least watch a movie.
Well,
I'm going to have to sleep on an air mattress here tonight.
Dennis.
I got a fire in the fireplace.
Well, that's a good thing.
It's cold up there. I know it's cold. But listen, so how you got anybody off on the house yet?
I got a couple coming in from out of town going to look at it.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to talk with my realtor. I've been holding off giving it to the realtor because trying to get it empty, and I hope to have it empty by Saturday.
Okay.
And I just go ahead and turn it over and give it to her.
But listen, Dennis. I don't know if everybody know who we're talking to. I don't want everybody to know that. We're talking to Dennis, Legacy Water, man. This is the man that makes sure we get this Legacy Water, some of the best water around here. You understand? Why you keep drinking the water in front of me?
Because I got one.
You got some water on your truck, too.
I do.
Hey, Dennis, why Buckethead got water on your truck and I can't get no water?
Here, I have told you time and time. All you got to do is let me know when you want it and where you want me to bring it to.
Dennis.
That's our motto. We bring it to your house. We bring it to your work. We carry it to your deer camp, to your fish camp. It don't matter where you at. We going to deliver it to you.
Well, listen here, my brother. I'm going to help you out with something. Now, I know once I get out the bed in the morning time and once my feet hit the floor, the devil start hollering, oh, he's up. I want you to hear them same footsteps. Once my feet hit the floor, get the water ready. 'Cause I got to get some.
Okay.
I got to have.
I got one customer, Gary, that he bought. He's been a customer since the start, and he just moved into a new house. And he called me and he said, "Look,
from my bedroom to the water cooler, the water dispenser that you put in my house is too far away. Bring me another one so I can put it in my bedroom.
Hey, he's making sense because I know because I got one of them in my house and I had to get up in the middle of the night.
Go get that good water.
Dry mouth, I had to go get some. I have to, or I'll choke myself out in the middle of the night.
Well, don't choke yourself out.
You
Let
don't
me
want
choke you.
Buckethead choking out in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you know, you fall, he ain't gonna hurt.
Dennis, why we got you on the phone, and we'll talk a little sports, but I want to talk about your business first. If you don't know who this is, I mean, Legacy Water has been a partner, team member with us all year long. We've had him on. We've had him on location. And what he does for the schools in this area is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. And I don't know. I mean, here's the thing about it. I know the kids that drink it enjoy it. The coaches, they really enjoy it because all the coaches have talked about, you know, how good the water is and how appreciative they are to have people in the community that does stuff for their program. But the parents themselves is who I'm talking to now. And you know, I don't know if the kid come home and said, hey, because he probably didn't know that they got the water. The coaches probably, I don't know if the coaches told him or what, but I will say this, parents, this guy is hydrating. I mean, when I say that, because it's really good water. He's given to your children in these programs, and he did it.
All year. He did
all year. You did it all year, did you, Dennis? All year long, you give out your team of the week and give out 8 to 10 to 12 cases to each team all year long to the team of the week.
Don't leave that plaque off.
And the plaque.
And a plaque.
And a plaque that the team got and the coach always took a picture with. And we, from Buckethead and the King, we want to say thank you, but we want the fans to understand, the parents to understand that what you're doing for the community, and I want to give you an opportunity to tell them again how easy it is to get your water.
Okay, yeah, and it's great. We really appreciate the opportunity. We have been involved, tried to be out in the community as much as we could all year long since we opened our doors in June. And it's not just the team of the week stuff. We've given water to schools and the coaches that were running camps and anything and everything like that. Churches for youth groups, you name it. We've put water in there, and it's we spent money on advertising and all that. But some of the best thing you can do is word of the mouth, and that's from my friend telling your friend and your friend telling another friend. And for January, we've challenged all of our customers, our existing customers, to introduce us through our water to one of their friends. I run into a gentleman that I went to school with 40 years ago in a restaurant, and he said, well, I didn't know you had moved back home. And I'm like, dude, I'm working my tail off trying to get our company and everything out in the community and let people know who we are and what we're doing. And, this is not new for me. I've done this for 25 years. Over 25 years I've been in the water business. And I promise you, what we produce is award-winning, some of the best water that you can get. And it's easy to get. You can call us at 256-258-9903 is our office number. We have an 800 number. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't quote it off.
Look, we'll put all that on our Facebook page so they can get to it, Dennis, for you.
And it's on one of those bottles you got right there. You're holding a bottle. It's got an 800 number on there.
Yeah.
You can holler at us on Facebook. You can go to our website, LegacyBottlingGroup.com, and go to the info page. There's lots of ways. And hey, I'm not bashful. I give out my cell phone number.
Listen, Dennis. I need you to get it set up. I think you can do them fundraisers at these schools, man. These kids want to make a little money. These Girl Scouts want to make a little money. I need them to start selling in case of water. Cause that water, listen, I don't seen other water from out here, from Walmart or whatever you want to call it. I'm not finna throw no names out there, but I'm just letting y'all know it's gonna be hard to beat this water you got.
Dennis, I want to
I'll give you an example, Gary. I said I've been in this industry for 25 years, and I worked for for 25 years, actually, I worked for one of the oldest water companies in North America. And they had won multiple awards all across the world. And a friend of mine here in Hot Springs found out that I was coming to Hot Springs today, and she said, "Hey, bring me some water." Gave me a couple of bottles the last time you was here. Bring me some cases. This is as good a water as I've ever had.
They ain't lying.
Well, here's another thing, Dennis, and I'll say this, and then we'll go into the sports. The problem well, it's not a problem. What it is, we've got a local business owner busting his tail to get this business up and running, and he's given to the community, every community from South Talladega County to Etowah County to border over Lincoln and half Cleveland County and Calhoun County, and here's the thing that I'll say is, what is any other business do? Is Smart Water doing that for you? I see people walking around with these bottles thinking, I guess they think it makes them smarter or something. Is Walmart water? Is Walmart giving to the community? Are they giving to the schools? Are they giving
it? I haven't seen it. Have you seen it posted?
No.
Okay then.
No. So here's
if you don't see it,
here's the thing. Think before you buy. I mean, here's another. We talk about respect. I mean, I understand that people are trying to help this community. They're starting businesses, and if it's a local business that's trying to start a business and get it going, support your local business.
That's true.
I mean, because they're the ones in your community that are giving back, not these big boxes. These big boxes may give you $100 here or there, but the ones that are planted in your community give all the time.
Okay, you talk like you got good sense. I'm getting to see. Man, 2022 gonna be good.
It's gonna be good, ain't it?
You talking, man? You need a shirt and tie on.
No. Now, Dennis, let me ask you this: championship game Monday night.
Don't put him on the spot.
Crimson Tide or the Bulldogs. I gotta hear what you think about both of them.
Well, I think I said all along, if there was anybody that could beat Georgia, it'd be Alabama. And you know that I've been a lifelong Auburn fan. After I moved out of Alabama, probably a rare type of person that I would pull for Alabama when Auburn didn't have a chance, and I always pull for the SEC.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, at this point in time, I'm gonna do what I've seen thousands of Alabama fans do. I'm gonna pull for Georgia. But I'm not gonna pull for Alabama.
Oh. And so you're doing that to say
you're just trying to stir the pot a little bit.
Are you doing that to jank Georgia?
No, he's trying to.
No, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's gonna be real hard. My mom is from Georgia. My sister works at the university. I love them both. I'm not gonna pull for either one. I'm gonna be at the house Monday when I get back from Arkansas. You guys are more than welcome to come by. We'll have my wife's fixing some gumbo. You know, she's from Louisiana, so she's going to fix some gumbo. We're going to have some gumbo and watch a little bit of the ball game. But it's going to be real tough. I'm going to pull for whoever's behind at that moment.
Okay.
I like it. I like an underdog. That's why we Auburn fans.
Well, that's wrong. Hey, Dennis, man, I appreciate you calling us. And we're going to touch bases with you, all right?
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good show, and keep me in your thoughts and prayers as I'm up here working on this house.
Well, hey, brother, be safe coming home. We'll see you, man.
All right.
Yeah, see, I had to call my brother out. See, now, one thing about Dennis, when he say he's going to do something, he do it.
He does.
He gets right on it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm waiting on him to call. I knew he was going. He was somewhere. He wasn't around on TV. He couldn't see it. He just let us know that he ain't got no service or whatever going on because he's selling that house up there. But I want him to hurry up and get that house sold so he can get on back here. And we can get started on 2022. We got big things going.
Oh,
big things
no
going.
doubt.
And I'm telling you, we ain't going nowhere without that water.
And here's the thing. And he's an Auburn fan.
Yeah.
And
you are too, and me too.
And he, we're SEC guys, though. And look, the biggest game of the year is an SEC all affair.
You got some folks upset behind that.
I seen a thing, it was either yesterday or today, said had Alabama and Georgia colored and said these two teams are excited about the national championship game, and it had everybody else in another color that said, and these people hope a bomb hits Indianapolis.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. Let me explain something to y'all. Out there in TV world, don't get upset because your team is not playing. And listen, if you're not in the SEC, but somebody already said don't bring them lips because you can't come to this fight. We family. SEC. We told y'all the best conference is SEC. That's why they trying to fly in. Texas want to come.
Oh yeah.
All of them
Oklahoma.
I don't know why. Stay over there. Don't come in here. Put your slippers on and stay on the outside. Don't come in here because it's get tough.
Yeah.
Now you listen. We got our tail handed to us in some of these bowl games, and I keep trying to tell people, well, we can have these ups and downs.
Well,
but you know what the national championship trophy gonna be?
It's gonna be the SEC. Now, here's the thing I'll say though, and I get sick and tired of hearing this.
Well, come
on. So and so didn't play in the bowl game. So and so didn't play in the bowl game, and that's another. I'm glad you brought that up. I am glad you brought that up because listen. If a guy don't play in the bowl game, if he sets out in the bowl game, take his scholarship away from him. Make him pay it back.
I got one better. Mm-hmm. If you're not going to play in the bowl game and you're going to skip out, don't come. Don't be on the sideline.
No.
Stay at home.
Yeah.
Don't fly with us. Because I don't want to get hurt because I'm going pro. All right, you don't make that decision. Go over there and wait till it's time for you to go pro. Don't be out here because you're not a part of this team now. And that's crazy.
But that's
they
that
need to change that.
me generation we live in.
It's a terrible.
And it can't happen that way.
They need
it's
to
a
change
team.
The rules. They need to change the rules.
I'm telling you straight up, this is the Buckethead rule.
Uh-oh.
If you set out the bowl game, you pay that year's scholarship back to the school.
Ooh.
Plain and simple.
Ooh.
Plain and simple. Pay it back. Give them the money. Write them a check.
They ain't got them kind of checks.
They fish and get them. That's why they sit now.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right
now.
Hold on.
Hold on now. College players are getting paid, and the good ones are really getting paid. So if you're good enough to go to the NFL, you getting paid in college now.
Bo Nix got paid.
See what I'm telling you? See what I'm telling you? Everybody getting paid up in here. Everybody getting. Bo Nix getting paid. Everybody getting paid.
If Bo Nix getting paid, how come Buckethead and King need to be getting their check too?
I agree.
I need to get that kind of money.
Milo's wasting the money. Milo should be with Buckethead and the King, 2 winners.
Milo, what is y'all waiting on about getting in touch with Buckethead and the King?
And they trying to build a Milo right over here in Oxford.
Don't let them come in here. Close the gate on them until I have my talk.
Yeah.
We need to have a talk now. I'm telling you.
Why do you keep digging into here?
I'm tired of this old cheap earpiece keep falling around. Don't get me started, man.
But I will say that there is a way to eliminate that without having to charge a student.
How?
Expand the playoff.
Oh, you go with this.
Go to a 12-team playoff.
That ain't gonna stop them from not playing.
Or go to a 16-team playoff.
That's not gonna stop them from playing.
Yeah, because listen, 16 teams catches all up. If you can't make the top 16, you don't even need to be playing in a bowl game.
But listen. They're not. It's not. They're not playing because they don't want to get hurt before they go into the NFL. So it's not like they didn't have a game to play. It was a game to play.
Yeah, but if it meant something.
Well, if it should have meant something from day one.
I agree with you on that, but I'm just talking about this me generation. If they don't mean that, if they ain't got a chance to continue on playing, they ain't gonna play.
Listen,
if your team say you win the first round, you get to go to the second round, they gonna play.
I don't know.
Well, then we got a problem.
We got a problem.
Then we're going to throw hands in the locker room.
Well, we got a problem.
Because if you think that we the 12th seed in a playoff season, and you think we the 12th seed, you're going to sit out in the game, we're going to have a problem.
Well, you got a problem. Get ready to throw your hands.
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know you got one because that me you talking about, that's a lot of that out there. And it started way before they get to college.
7-on-7.
Man, oh man, travel football.
Travel football, 7-on-7.
I'm running around here taking pictures. I ain't signed nobody's scholarship. I ain't went to nobody's class. We shining. We got the gold medals all around. We got the big ropes around our neck, and we here, baby. Big time.
But Here's the thing. When did team leave?
Wait a minute. Did you say team?
That's old. You don't even remember that word. That word
dinosaur
been
word.
gone. Yeah. When did team leave the concept of football? Or any sport, to be exact.
How much time you got?
We got plenty of time.
I don't know. I mean, I could take it way out there now.
Well, I just want to know what happened to team.
When we started playing daddy ball.
No, I tell you, which talks a lot about baseball.
Huh?
Daddy ball's got a lot to do with baseball. Huh? And got, football's catching up. Basketball's already coming in. But baseball is where daddy ball started.
Listen to me and tell you something. We can't get into it right now. But when we get to baseball season and we get a chance to do our show, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be some.
Where on your paperwork over there does it say we can't get into baseball right now?
Well, it's because I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Oh, you don't want to spoil the surprise?
Yeah, because I got things I want to say about a lot of stuff that goes on in baseball that shouldn't be in baseball. And we got a lot of kids that should. See, you already tried to set me up. I'm finna get started.
I'm going to say one thing, and then I'm going to get off of it. We'll save it. But here's what I will say. Any kind of travel ball is not fair to athletes, to kids. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Now, these mom and daddy teams, they don't care about the kids anyhow. They just go and have a celebration party every weekend, wherever they go, because they want to be in the country club. But Little Chandler, my son, Little Chandler, his daddy worked his tell-all. His mom and daddy ain't got no money. Growing up, telling the truth now.
Okay.
Just keep it real.
Keep it real, right? I let on table.
So, Little Chandler don't get the same opportunity as all these other kids get to go play because he ain't got the money. So, I seen kids, great athletes, get left at home because they ain't got the money. And you know what that does to a community?
That's a divide, baby.
It divides it. It divides it. It just splits it right down the middle.
I don't appreciate you bringing up my topic. I said wait till baseball season.
I'm done. I ain't saying nothing else about it.
We got stuff that baseball.
It could get real.
It's going to get real.
Yeah, it can get real.
But listen. Put on your steel-toed boots when it come down to baseball, because we're going to step on some toes. I'm talking about y'all running around here, so-called daddies, that putting your son on All-Star team, and he can't hit a ball past second base.
But the All-Star pick, 90% of the time in most places is already done before you walk in the door.
Man, get back on basketball.
Okay, look, basketball. In our area, basketball, we got the county tournament coming up. And I'm sure that's fixing to start happening all around everywhere. I mean, you've seen we had some holiday pictures from the holiday hoops over here in Cleveland County.
I saw that. I appreciate them sending them in.
Yeah.
We need to get some more of that.
Look now, if you got an athlete you want to be athlete team.
That's right.
Well, I don't want. If you got a favorite athlete, which
don't send me. I want him and the team.
Yeah, but don't just take pictures of your own son. Listen,
That's
don't
right.
just take pictures of your son. Send them in. We might put him up, but take pictures of the whole team. If you're there taking pictures, take pictures of little Johnny too. And don't just get.
I want the team.
Yeah, don't just
because you know what I'm saying. Little Johnny over there drinking water. And
sometimes
he's drinking water.
Is he drinking water?
Yeah.
Get the whole team.
Get the whole team.
Get the fans. Get the cheerleaders. Get the atmosphere and send it to Buckethead in here. We'll take it all and we'll post it.
Hold up. Buckethead and the King gonna put this out there right now. If you want us to put shout out to these teams and around this area,
we're challenging them.
I want a hat. I want the pullover. I want to represent.
So we can come in dressed in Pete Month?
Yeah.
And let everybody hate on us too?
They can hate all they want. I want Pete Month. I want Anderson jersey. I want Weaver jersey.
Man, I want a Weaver hat with that W on it.
Listen.
That Bearcat.
Dress us out.
Listen,
dress us out. If you want
I don't know if I ever had a Saks hat.
Man, that going to make me itch.
It's going to make you itch? Look, don't send them a Saks hat.
Saks and Alexandria?
Yeah.
My folks out in the valley? I'm going to put on 2 or 3 long sleeve turtlenecks.
Alexandria, I seen they were trying to get rid of some old hats. Y'all trying to get rid of some old hats.
How long we got?
You had that black hat with that orange front. And
Who going to put that on?
And that red, and that orange, I mean, that black A on it, white A on it.
Who putting that on?
Buckethead will wear Alexander had quick, and you know Buckethead and Alexander got some business that the unfinished
Man,
business.
go to commercial.
But we'll go to commercial. We'll
Have me sitting around here.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, superioralabama.com. That's superioralabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Right now at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor, the keyword is free. Buy any type of flooring at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor and we'll install it absolutely free. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, laminate, or vinyl, get it professionally installed absolutely free. Why pay to have your new floor installed when you can have it installed absolutely free and get 0% financing for an entire year? That's right, free interest for an entire year and free installation. That's Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor's free installation sale going on right now.
Hi folks, Angie Stevens here. Did you know that Team One Automotive employs more families than any other dealership in Northeast Alabama? We're proud to be the leader in serving this area simply by the number of employees we have on board. And we're looking for career-minded people to join us. So if you're interested in a long-term employment opportunity, come in and see any of our Team One dealerships for more information. So check us out now and apply online at teamoneconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show. Right here on Prime Time, we have kept it real tonight. And
wait, listen. First of all, let me stop everybody. Today is my brother here, him and his wife. It's their anniversary, and I want to say happy anniversary to you and your beautiful wife.
33 years, man.
Listen,
Tony Dorsett.
33 years.
That's how you know when you're a sports fan.
Yeah, you're gonna relate that to 33 years.
Baby, it's Tony Dorsett tonight.
What?
Yeah, Tony Dorsett.
That's a bad boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wore 33 too. I played for the Dallas Cowboys in Oxford, and wore number 33 was the tailback because I love Tony Dorsett.
You was a bad.
So listen, 33, Tony Dorsett.
Tony Dorsett.
Yeah.
What about them stockings?
Don't say that now. Don't you get me in trouble. Don't you get me in trouble. I'm trying. Hey, it's my anniversary. You can't get me in trouble. But nah, hey.
Happy anniversary.
Love you, babe.
Happy anniversary. How you gonna turn your head to the side? You gonna kick your head? Boys, oh Lord.
Love you, babe.
Oh Lord. 33 years. The sister, you done put up with it for 33 years. All I can do is keep praying for you. I
hope this ain't my wife.
I hope it is. Go ahead, you on Buckethead and the King.
This is Georgia Bulldog.
Oh, we thought you was still on the mind. We didn't know if you were gonna call in, Big Daddy Dog. We was getting worried.
I listened to Doug Nelson. I was so riled up, I started to call right after he hung up, but I know y'all had to go to break.
Well, listen, I'm glad you called, because I've been waiting on you. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And I listen, I like a man that don't run. I like a man that come up here and take this like you're supposed to take it. Because I'm letting you know right now, I told you and this big head joker right here beside me, it was one team that can deal with Georgia. You remember me telling you that?
I remember that conversation.
Okay, so at the end of this show here tonight, I'm gonna pick who I think gonna win this game. I'm not gonna give it away right now. Okay? I'm just saying I'm gonna give y'all my pick, but right now we want to hear what you got to say about your Georgia Bulldogs facing Alabama for the second time?
Look here, let me tell you something. Just like Michigan found out.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing for the rest of college football, the worst thing for Alabama was Georgia losing. Losing like that, being embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
I'm saying they was embarrassed. They ought to, I mean, that defense. They I don't even know if they touch Bryce Young.
No.
Didn't even pinch him.
They
don't even know what he smells like.
Pure lettuce.
But I want to tell you what's going to happen Monday night.
Okay.
The boy might be in the medical tent. I don't want that to happen. They coming after him, man. They coming after him. They hungry.
They hungry.
Now,
you know, a pack of dogs. It's rough now.
Now, I've been hearing a lot of this, Big Daddy, about, Georgia changed a lot of things up for Michigan to get ready for Bama. And they did a lot of different things against Michigan than they did against Bama. And I'm just trying to figure out in my head, was it just Michigan that they could do that to, or are they going to be able to do that to Bama?
Well, yeah, that's a valid question. But, I was trying to figure Michigan out, they dominated Ohio State. Everybody's kind of dogging Michigan, but everybody was picking Ohio State as the number 2 team in the nation.
Oh, yeah.
3/4, how great. Oh, look at them. And Michigan had a good football team. I'm not saying they were,
Yeah, they had a decent football team.
The best 2 teams were Bama and Georgia. No doubt about that. But the Michigan offensive line was, they're supposed to be the number 1 line in college football is what they, according to the draft experts.
Well, and,
you didn't hear that from Buckethead and the King.
Like I'm going to
No,
tell
I
you.
never heard that from Buckethead. No, that's just.
I ain't going to take nothing away from Michigan or Cincinnati. This is what I'm going to say.
Wait a minute.
They played SEC teams. And SEC teams get ready all year for the championship games because they play SEC teams all year.
Look, that's a great point. And it's true. And
I agree.
The Cincinnati thing, I mean, come on, And I really don't think that Bama played the best game against Cincinnati. They look kind of lackluster. But I think Georgia played great.
I think Georgia played a great game.
And I believe Bama's going to come in being Bama. I mean, they're playing for another national title.
But let me say this a little bit about Bama and Cincinnati, because everybody's discounting Cincinnati, and I don't like to hear that.
Why not?
But because here's what I want to say is, I think Cincinnati early had a lot to do with Bama not playing good. It took Bama a little while to figure out what Cincinnati was doing to them.
That's any team.
And then once Cincinnati couldn't get in the end zone, the game was over. I mean, when Alabama went up 17-3, it was over with. They wasn't coming back. Ball game over right then.
Well, let me say this.
Yep.
I told you, and you didn't want to listen to me. It just was uncovered. Cincinnati was outmatched regardless. They shouldn't even been in there messing with them. Now, you can win some games, and then luck can fall your way, and you can end up in that playoff. But when I told you they're going to get what you've been trying to give them all year, and they faced a team like Alabama, even if they would have played Georgia, it would have been the same result. But listen, Georgia played a tougher team, which was Michigan.
I agree.
Okay, Alabama did what they supposed to do to a team like Cincinnati,
but
without getting hurt.
But Georgia beat Michigan just as bad as Bama beat Cincinnati.
Here you go. I keep trying to tell you, it's a such thing as a crown apple, crabapple. You know what I'm saying? One of them sour.
Yeah,
you keep run on out there if you keep on trying to compare. I'm telling you, don't do it. It's a difference now.
Big Daddy, did you hear the freak said they went and got you off the mat yesterday, so you should be ready for the game this week. What are you talking about getting you off the mat?
It was, I mean, you know what? And I heard him guarantee us. Did I hear him say guaranteeing a title for next year?
Yeah, next year too.
I mean, man, look.
He's an Alabama fan.
Then he was trying to say he thought he had like a number 8 or 9 team or something to begin the year. And they were ranked. They opened the season at number 1.
Yeah.
And he ain't never let up talking about an 8 or 9 team.
Well, he said that he wasn't 100% sure that they gonna do what they doing.
So
right?
basically, he was just trying to make everybody feel good. That was a feel good story.
Yeah. You're like, I didn't really expect us to be this great, but I'll tell you what.
That's how Alabama fans do. Now look, don't get me started on them. But I mean, man, they build themselves up to be the greatest, and thinking they wasn't gonna be the greatest. But they build that's why they can build themselves up at the end of the season to be the greatest.
You can get the
any program that claims 5 more national titles than they actually have.
I'm glad you brought that up.
What?
I mean, they the only school I know that says they got 79 titles and all that stuff, and
Wait a minute, now don't miscount, cause my man got him on his belt.
I know he does, but look here, but he forgot to put it. I think it was one year. What was that year? They went 8-3, finished 3rd in the SEC, and got beat by Auburn. And they claimed that. I think that's 1942 or something. I got it wrote down somewhere. Cause I sent it to Dutch. I said, no.
You said they claimed it, or did they give it to him?
Well, the sports writer.
No. They didn't get. They ain't got nothing. What was that year? About 1990, when that lawyer went up there and said, "Hey."
I remember that. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Write that down.
Yeah. Well, they pulled a UCF, University of Central Florida. They just claimed the national champion.
Hey, baby, listen. If you got that minute around, you ain't got no miscount.
No.
Don't even worry about it. Just say we got it, cause we got enough of them.
Yeah, why make some up?
Well, I'm telling you, we talking about an Alabama fan. You can't get in their head. Because you don't know where they coming from. I'm trying to tell you, because me and you are Auburn fan, and we ain't got room to talk right now.
No. It's sad.
It's sad.
Sad at the end of
it. It got real sad.
Now, hey, for that sad Auburn team, though, it took Alabama overtime to get them with a second-string quarterback.
Yeah, it did.
Just put that out.
I don't know if y'all guys.
You're always trying to find a way
to
make that stuff look good.
You don't have to live over there with that crap. We got them over here. Look at Doug Nelson's a Georgia boy. All these. They West Georgia over there.
They jump on the wagon. They them guys that want to jump on the wagon when they're doing good. Wait till Nick Saban leaves.
Hey, brother, thank you for the call. We got another caller coming in. Call us back, okay?
All right, my man. We'll do it.
Thank you, Big Daddy.
They hung up. Call back.
There it is.
Go ahead, you on with the Buckethead and the King?
Yes, sir. You said y'all was Auburn fans, right?
Well, listen, don't say that out loud.
I wore a bag one day, so I wore my head that had Auburn fan on it. So we all.
Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard Alabama fan.
Why you call up here?
I live in Fair, Alabama. I'm a diehard Alabama fan, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. Georgia, Alabama better bring their game this Monday night, or Georgia's liable to take this away from us.
I want you to tune in and stay tuned in, cause I'm gonna pick this game. I picked the first game, so whatever the King decide tonight, then that's what you put your money on. Because this right here, don't listen to Buckethead about none of this. He been wrong all year. He been wrong all year. That guy you just got off the phone, he's a Georgia man. Both of them, I had to tell them. But listen, I understand what you're saying.
Everybody told us that Bama was going to win out every game this year. But you see, they went against Texas A&M. Texas A&M gave us a big upset. They said LSU was going to get us. That game was close.
Arkansas was close. Auburn was close.
Yes, Auburn, Arkansas, Texas A&M beat us. LSU was close.
The thing is, this is what I'll say. Alabama is almost one of them teams that plays down to their competition.
Well, listen, being close is not going to get you that ring. Just being close. Now, listen. When they went down there, because a lot of folks said Georgia was going to beat the brakes off of them.
I did.
And you see what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. You just can't pull.
You know what happened?
You can't pull
what happened in the first Georgia-Alabama game? Bryce Young won the Heisman Trophy. That's what happened. Now, will he do it again? Can he duplicate what he did in the first game is the question I got for everybody.
So you want the man to get 2 Heisman?
Yeah, 2 Heisman.
You want him to get 2 Heisman?
2 Heisman.
You know somebody that got to?
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm a diehard Alabama fan. I've been that way. I used to be an Auburn fan. My mama converted me from Auburn to Alabama.
You should let me slap your
What?
mama.
Don't you let that man know.
What's wrong with your mama? That's child abuse.
Well, my dad's an Auburn fan. My mom was a diehard Alabama fan. My dad, every year when Alabama would win, my dad always had to replace the floorboards in the house because she had stomped it through.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that's a serious Auburn fan right there.
And you better listen to somebody that can stomp that floor like that.
Yeah.
Now, listen, both of us are Auburn fans. Now, both of our wives are Alabama fans. And you understand what we're going through right now, right?
Well, I mean, it's a game.
It is.
At the end of the day, it's a game.
That's right.
You're going to win some, you're going to lose.
That's right.
But we got this
But I've got a feeling that Georgia's going to take us in this one because they've seen the mistakes that we made in the first game that they played us. They've seen the weakness, and they're dominating. They're going to dominate off of that weakness to hit us in this game.
What about the weakness that Georgia had the first game?
Well, yeah, I mean, Bama has. I'm pretty sure Nick seen the weakness that they had.
You paying them
and
enough
he
money?
went back this week to the. I'm talking about to the drawing board, the playing field, everything. I mean, I'm not saying nothing. Nick, I love Nick. Nick,
You
I mean,
better love
Bama has
Nick.
not won this much until we got Nick Saban.
Yeah, they can quit talking about Barry Bryant because Nick Saban is the best coach that's ever coached college football. And I want to say this: he can't coach too many more. He's 70-something years old. The guy's got to give it up, and that's going to be the best day.
Wait a minute.
The day he leaves Alabama, the rest of college football is going to throw a party.
Wait a minute. I seen Nick Saban doing the electric slide, and he did it better than you did.
Because he had practice.
You don't practice the electric slide, man.
No, that's knowledge. That's just hand down given to you. I mean, I was doing the electric slide when I was in the middle school at the sock cock dances.
See,
that we had.
what about that? See,
that's what I'm talking
but
about.
You can't.
That's a guilt.
But here's the thing, though. It's like a bicycle. You can't just stop doing it and then just jump out there and think you're going to hop right out and start shaking everything around. That hurt, especially when you get my age now.
Nick is 70-something years old. He doing it.
Let me say this, though. You brought up a great point. And look, it's going to be a great ball game. And here's the thing that I'll say. It is great to have teams that you can trash talk back and forth.
That's what it's all. I love that.
And that's what sports is all about. And fans don't need to take it past that. But just have fun trash talking each other at the when you take a lunch break on the tailgate, when you at the water cooler, whatever. Have fun trash talking each other, but don't take it past. It's just a game. The man said it's just a game, and that's what it is. It's just a game.
That's all it is. I mean, there's no sense in now. Like my dad, he's an Auburn fan. If Alabama beats Auburn, I call and rag him. If Auburn beats Alabama, he calls and rags me.
That's what it's all about.
It's fun.
It's fun.
But I do have some family members that if you call and say something about it, they get so mad they want to cuss you out.
Ain't no doubt. I got them.
Hey, brother, we thank you for the call. All right.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Hey, go ahead on. You on with Buckethead and King?
Yeah, I ain't seen y'all talk to y'all.
Well, look, we want you to hold on. We're going to break.
We got to go to break. Don't leave nowhere.
Truck driver, man, just hold on.
Take us a break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
You're back with Buckethead and the King. We on location down here at the Dirty Dog Car Wash. What you got to say, King?
I said if you got a dirty car, you need to come down here to the Dirty Dog Car Wash and get it clean. There's no way to do that. That's the best way to do it. I tell you one thing. That dog that they got hanging around here, look at it.
Man.
That dog got fleas.
That dog's got some fleas.
Come down here.
That's a dirty dog right there. Ain't no doubt about it. King, what we gonna do when we walk on?
I like where that dirty dog is. We pop his collar like that, but when the king get her to talk to him, we just drop the mic.
I like the Buckethead and King special, please. I like Dirty Dogs because they got towels for to use after you get your car washed. And then also you can pay $15 more and they'll detail it right here for you.
I like the convenience. I like the cleanliness of my car.
Yeah.
And I like the cost.
How much do that cost?
$29
a month.
A month.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, and the phone's still lit up. I'm going to let you take it, King. Who we got?
We got that truck driver from the other side over the Leeds over in that area.
Leeds,
Yeah.
Alabama.
But he's still looking for that Auburn man that owed him money.
Is that what he's looking for?
Yeah, I don't know if he ever caught up with him. He got a Michigan roommate.
Oh, that.
I'm ready to hear what he got to say.
So
about
let me
that.
ask you, how did the holidays go? You make it through the holidays okay?
Yeah, it was lovely. I ate too much there. You know how they do it.
What
Yeah,
you
I did
ate too much?
I did too.
Yeah, I had everything. Everything.
I was on the seafood diet while we was on.
Yeah.
Anything I seen, I ate.
He said he ate so much he got gop.
You know you done eat too much.
Yeah,
man.
I wasn't going to tell it. Now you done told me.
Let me ask you this. How sad is your Michigan friend?
Hey, he all right. You know, hey, he said, if they can mess up anything, they're going to mess it up.
But listen. You remember that last call? You remember that last time you called here, and I tried to tell you talking about them Michigan folks wear hard hats up there. And what did I tell you was going to happen to Michigan?
I'm telling you, I used to go to a plant in Michigan, right?
Listen, I don't want you to go through that map driving. I want you to answer my question. What did I tell you?
Yellow hard hats at that plant.
What did I tell you was going to happen to Michigan?
You said that you said Georgia was going to pull it off.
Okay, I didn't want you to see, but you love to call up there and tell Buckethead.
I didn't say that. I thought Michigan had what it took to do it, but
I did too.
I tell you what I think happened. That beat down that Georgia took from Alabama woke some of them butts
Listen,
up.
I got a brother that lives in Seattle, Washington right now. His name is Terrence Lane. Let me explain something to you. I told him I was gonna make him and Buckethead famous tonight because both of them were trying to tell me that Michigan was gonna beat Georgia, and I told him. But he's a big time Alabama fan. He was wishing that Michigan can beat Georgia because he don't want to face Georgia again.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Alabama fans like that right now.
Truck driver ain't that way. He don't care.
Truck driver still trying to get that money from
Hey,
Auburn.
my Georgia man came through.
Did he come through?
Come through 4 check day.
Both checks.
Hey,
boy, you got some money the first of the month. You bad boy.
Hey, and he made me have money for the third.
Shut your, the eagle fly.
Boy, he went to he gonna be at the Sizzler tomorrow.
What?
Oh, baby, we're
gonna have to go
Longhorn.
We're gonna have to go find him at the Sizzler.
He going to Longhorn.
I couldn't find y'all, so I listened to some guy named Fine. I ain't calling no last name, but he used to be here in Alabama. Oh, Fine. You know what I'm talking about?
We know who you talking about.
We know who you talking about.
You know what he said?
What he say?
Cincinnati living in a cardboard box.
He said Cincinnati what?
Living in a cardboard box.
Hey, right now they probably in the cardboard box. I try to tell somebody not to put Cincinnati out there.
Before the game, he said that before the game.
I did too.
Well, look.
Him and Saban, they have a few, misbeliefs in this, but he sure said it.
Well, I'll say this.
Somebody living in a cardboard box. I believe
Somebody had to play Bama, and I mean, Cincinnati, they went undefeated. They had the opportunity to play. Don't say nothing about it because they beat Houston pretty bad, and Houston beat them Tigers.
Thompson gonna beat them Tigers.
Oh, Thompson.
I tried to tell you that.
Okay.
You could have kept them in the top 10 if I wouldn't have had an argument. Here, Thompson High School could have stayed in your top 10.
Yes, sir. Well, all these high school coaches, they going to Georgia and other places, ain't they?
Man,
they got money in
it's
Georgia.
like dominoes. I mean, when they get them 25 years in, they head on out.
Yeah. Draw two checks.
Double deal.
But like you say, Saban, he's 70 years old, and hey, he looking good to be 70, right?
Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm 71. I've been rode hard for too many miles and put up wet too many.
Yeah, you done been rode hard, put up wet too many times.
you been riding Sister Sarah Mary.
Congratulations to you and the boss lady there.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And many more.
Many more, I hope. I hope she'll put up with me.
Hey, well, y'all had come thus far, and ain't no problem.
Well, you know, it ain't all easy selling, but that's okay. Sometimes you got to struggle a little bit and get to see what happens after the struggle.
Oh, Lord.
Then you know what I'm saying. If it was easy selling, you wouldn't know what it'd be like.
On them honeydews.
That's it.
This and honeydew that, you gonna make it.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, brother, thank you for the call before you get Buckethead in some trouble.
All right.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, and a bless one. I'll let y'all later on.
See you, man.
Bye.
I'm glad he did all that because you about ready to start singing, and I was like, I heard easy, but I thought you were gonna say easy like Sunday morning, Lana. I'm glad you did.
I wasn't gonna say it like easy. I wasn't gonna sing easy. I will sing some Lana. I can sing some Temptations if you want me to.
I want you to leave it alone.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
I'm gonna say it. You know I did.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. This is the story. My wife tell you the truth now.
Here we go.
I did sing to my wife when we got married.
Did you?
I did. Buckethead sang to his wife.
Boy, I paid good money to see that.
Boy, I got it.
You got it on tape?
I got it on tape.
Hey, I want you to send that to me when I get
We
home.
will.
Listen, I love to laugh before I go to bed.
Boy, it ain't funny.
It is?
It ain't funny. Boy, hey, grown women broke down in there when I was saying they couldn't help it. Grown women broke down in there when I was saying couldn't help themselves.
You was a bad boy.
Bad boy. Superman was singing.
Dapper Dan?
Singing. He was Dapper Dan was singing. Well, you know it. I didn't sing no Soggy Bottom Boys.
No, don't talk about them boys. Let me tell you something now. I like them boys. Come on now. Oh, man, you crazy. Oh, I want you to send that to me, man. I got to have some fun here. I got to laugh. Hey, and speaking of weddings, our boy Andy Williams getting married.
He getting married.
Hey, and he done invited us to the wedding.
I know.
We got to go down there and show out.
We will go down.
I don't know where he's going to have it. I'm waiting on my invitation. He already got my address. He's going to send it to me. But I can't wait.
I can't wait either because it's going to be good.
I ran across his uncle that works in Ace Hardware. And me and him just talking, and he didn't know who I was. And so we were just talking. He was helping me out. I needed to buy some things. And he started talking about how things are out here now, and we all divided. He want things to get back to, hey, loving one another. And I mean, this older guy, he's talking like, man, that's right. Me and my friend Buckethead, we talk about that on our show. When I said that, he said, what show? I said, Prime Time. And he looked at me, he said, Prime Time? You the king? I said, yeah, I'm the king. He said, man, I love that show. Now, he been looking at our show. And then he said, man, you might know my nephew. And I said, who your nephew? He said, Andy Williams. I said, yeah, I know him. I said, I'm going to his wedding. He said, I'll be there too. So we're going to have some fun.
Well, the wedding's still on. We ain't got to talk to Becca yet. We got to make sure Becca's in her right mind.
Oh, my God.
We got to make sure
Come
she's
on,
in
man.
her right mind now. I got to make sure.
She don't put, Alabama is playing for the national championship. She's on cloud 9.
I know, but I don't want her vision to be clouded because her team's winning. And
well, it's too late.
And she's marrying Andy.
It's too late.
And I was gonna say the loser because he's a Gator fan.
Well, he married her. He's a winner.
He's a winner. That's the truth.
I'm telling you right
he's
now.
He's a winner. He married her.
Yeah.
He done you know how the kickers kick the ball? He done kicked the slap out of the stadium.
They say the same thing about him what they said about me. Boy, you don't married up.
Me too. I didn't know how to take that. You know,
I take it as a compliment.
I take it as a compliment, but I'm trying to say, what do you think about me? What's wrong with that?
You don't married up.
I
tell you.
Hey, it's okay.
When you got a wife that make you look good.
Yeah. You know you done did something then.
Yeah, you don't married up.
Yeah, I know I married up. I kicked my coverage. I did whatever you call it. Whatever you want to call it. Married up.
I'm on the elevator.
You on the elevator?
Up. From the bottom floor up. Get up there, baby. All right, let's go to break and we'll come back.
A break already?
Break.
Take us to break. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, my name is Thomas Shelton, aka the Alpha Man. I'm the proud presenting sponsor of High School Primetime with Buckethead and the King. When you think high school football, think High School Primetime. And when you think of insurance, think of me, Thomas Shelton at Alpha Insurance. I'm a proud sponsor of many of our local teams. I give out over $7,500 a year to our local teams in our community. As part of Alpha, we've been in the community giving back for over 100 years, and I'd love to be your agent next time you think of insurance. Thanks so much.
We were looking to sell our starter home and move into our dream home. After looking at all the options, we chose to work with ERA King. ERA means easy, responsive, and attention to detail. ERA King made the entire process of buying and selling a house easy. From helping us decide on a listing price to navigating the final closing, our agent worked with us every step of the way. ERA King. To us, it means always doing the right thing for every client. What will ERA mean to you? Find out at eraking.com.
Hey folks, this is George Brunner with Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac. Superior offers a full lineup of new GMCs, Cadillacs, and Hyundai. Between our 2 locations in Anniston and the one in Pell City, we have a great selection. Superior has the best selection of used trucks I've ever seen, and I've been doing this a long time. See all our vehicles at our new website, SuperiorAlabama.com. That's SuperiorAlabama.com. Superior Hyundai and Superior GMC Cadillac, where you're always more than just a number.
Right now at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor, the keyword is free. Buy any type of flooring at Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor and we'll install it absolutely free. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, laminate, or vinyl, get it professionally installed absolutely free. Why pay to have your new floor installed when you can have it installed absolutely free and get 0% financing for an entire year? That's right, free interest for an entire year and free installation. That's Ted's Abbey Carpet and Floor's free installation sale going on right now.
Hi folks, Angie Stevens here. Did you know that Team One Automotive employs more families than any other dealership in Northeast Alabama? We're proud to be the leader in serving this area simply by the number of employees we have on board. And we're looking for career-minded people to join us. So if you're interested in a long-term employment opportunity, come in and see any of our Team One dealerships for more information. So check us out now and apply online at teamoneconnect.com.
Welcome back to the Buckethead and King Show, wrapping this thing up, our first show in 2022. And
well, I'm finally getting a chance to see what my boy Randy Adams don't say, hey, what's up with the Buckethead and the King. Just speaking, hey.
It took you that long to get it done?
Get back to what you're saying, because this your technology. You got us all.
Here's the thing I will say, though. We talked a little bit about the ball game. We're gonna talk more about the championship game. I know everybody wants to know about the championship game. I'm sick of talking about Alabama.
Listen, we need to get back to these area games that's gonna be played around here. I like that.
Yes, and I mean, the good thing about some of the areas we have around here, they got to play each other anyhow.
Right.
I mean, but now you got teams that have never played one another. Mumford had never played people like White Plains, and now Talladega joined in with that group, and then you got Jacksonville, Oxford playing. You got
what I want to say about that is they always trying to say, well, all the teams around here are too small for Oxford to play. That's bull right there. I'm letting you know that's gonna be good for Calhoun County. Wow. We play them in everything. We play basketball like that Calhoun County tournament. You just can't, you find one better. You just can't go out here talking about
Well,
they're too small to play. What?
Well, I was gonna say something. We got a phone call, and you stopped me on it. I probably punched me on the leg or something. But what I was gonna say is on that we had some so-called experts on this. Oxford can't play down in 4A. Oxford can't drop down and play 4A. But guess what? Jacksonville 4A.
That's crazy.
And they put them right on the schedule.
Don't buy that bread from out there. That's stale bread.
Yeah.
Don't buy that. Yeah. Look, when somebody trying to tell you they got some land to sell you out down in Florida and they've been living here all their life, don't listen to them.
If Buckethead the King didn't tell you that,
they don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
Listen, it's a lot of stuff that goes on with scheduling. And like I said,
we know that.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the door that normal person out here that goes to watch games just don't know all of that. It's a lot of stuff going on. But listen, all I know is we brought the topic up. We got some games.
Got some good games.
We got some good games in the area. And it's old school.
Old
school rock.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine me and you pull up at the game and Alexandria is playing a team around here and we got Tony Young sitting out there talking.
I don't have to imagine. We did it.
We did. We're going to do it again.
We're going to do it again.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, they
were playing team.
Here's the funny thing about that. I'm glad you brought that up because here's what I want you to understand. If you don't know who Tony Young is and you live in this area,
you need to move.
You said it right.
You need to move.
So we had other talk shows there. We had other shows that were doing live on location. That when Tony Young walked up, they wanted to know if they didn't have a clue who he was. They asked him if he was working there or could he go get the cables or something for him. And he said, I'm here to do the Buckethead King show. I mean, he was telling the truth. He was out to do the Buckethead King. If you don't know who Tony Young is, you've been Alexandria, move. It's probably against the law.
Well,
it's probably against the law to be in Alexandria and not know who Tony Young is.
I enjoyed that night we had him out there on the show.
It was great.
It was great. It was great. But I'm telling you, those kind of games bring out old school superstars.
That's right.
And I still say right today that we need to make sure that we recognize them.
Yeah, I mean,
if you bring them in, we're gonna bring them to the table.
I mean, you think about it. You got Cleveland County is playing. I want to say they're playing Welborn this year. They're playing Welborn. Cleveland County is playing Welborn, which is an old school rivalry that used to take place every year. I mean, around our area, guys, it got better. I mean, we got a lot to look forward to. And I know we jumping the gun because we got a lot to look forward to in this county tournament coming up here in Calhoun County. What are you doing, King?
I'm sitting over here trying to get this phone right so we can watch this, what we got going on. And somebody don't put a wrestling little lady on my phone. They wrestling. They probably them hackers. They've been hacking my stuff all. Them Russians. Them Russians hacking me.
We're going to have to red dawn.
Look at that, man. You don't see anything like that?
I'm not. We got a show to do. I ain't looking at it. But Calhoun County's got the boys and girls basketball tournament coming up. Oxford girls, #1 seed. Jacksonville's boys, #1 seed. And I'm going to tell you, I mean.
Listen, you do know Oxford has won this Calhoun County tournament, but the last 2 or 3 times. Listen to me now. Jacksonville got some heat up in there.
Got some dogs.
There's some dogs now. I'm telling you now, they hanging in the rim.
And look, Anderson don't want to hear that.
Anderson, every time Anderson hit the court, you got to understand Anderson got some boys that'll shoot it. Oxford, right, this year, they lost a lot last year. But Oxford got a feisty team.
Yeah, I mean.
They got a feisty team this year, I'm telling you right now. It's good for the Calhoun County area.
Oh, no doubt. It's going to be some good games. Great games. I mean, some of your lower-seeded matchups are going to be really good.
Right.
The girls is the same way. Now, Oxford girls right now is pretty doggone good. I'm not going to take
Oxford girls, listen, and I got to tell you, my boy Wendell Kelly, he's been working with that girls team. That's how you got to do it. You start them out young and keep them together. They get better as they go.
That's right.
Now, I'm telling you right now, even how good they get, you got to go face them dogs. Now, Anderson girls, winning state.
Oh, yeah.
Them girls, they balling. That's the kind of competition. That's a smack talk. Me and Buckethead gonna be there.
Yeah,
we're gonna be in the gym. We're gonna be in there. We're gonna come and sit with the students. We're gonna talk. We're gonna smack talk.
We're gonna have gear from every team, so we might just change uniforms as we go in there. Be halftime for one, halftime for another.
You keep trying to get me to break out and hide. There's some things that this body's not made for.
You give me a dog uniform, and I'll be in there, right up in there with a dog uniform.
Well, put the dog uniform on, Buckethead.
Give me the yellow jacket. Give me a golden eagle. I'll be up in there with a golden eagle.
We got 5 minutes left on this show, and I'm just finna say it now. Listen, I've been trying to hold this in because I'm trying to tell you and my brother Terry Lane, y'all sit around and didn't want to listen to me when I try to tell y'all who's gonna win the football game between.
I knew where you were leaning. I can't wait. You can't wait till you pull them dogs out of your pocket. I can't wait till you pull them dogs out of your pocket.
You can't get into my head, man.
Well,
let me just
keep
listen to me.
Finish your stuff.
Oh, let me finish then. Okay. I told you, and TV world, all of y'all out there that will listen, that there was one team around here that can beat Georgia Bulldogs.
Can I do it again?
And I told you Alabama could beat them.
Yeah.
I said that them.
Yeah.
And I said, no, don't count them out. Y'all, no, that number one defense gonna do that. Let me tell you something. The reason why Alabama will beat them again. The reason why Alabama will beat them again. Georgia offense is not nowhere near Alabama offense. You heard what I just said now. Alabama got an offense. The reason why Georgia's mouth was wide open over there, and that's the reason why they was on the field like shocked, because they ain't played an offense like that. Defense, Georgia got a good defense, but they got to have a clear understanding. You got to be able to stop Nick Saban's offense. They weren't able to do it.
So who you got?
I got Alabama.
Okay, can I talk for a minute?
I don't know.
Here's what I'm going to say about the game.
Depends on what's going to come out your mouth.
Here's what I'm going to say about the game. You said, do I know anybody that's got 2 Heisman trophies? And I don't. But I'm going to tell you this. Bryce Young will do enough again in this game to win 2 Heisman trophies.
So, in other words, you picking Alabama too?
I'm picking Alabama too.
Boy, it's sure going to be somebody rolling around in their grave. Oh, now, what you want me to tell Bo when he called me tonight? Bo Jackson.
Tell him Alabama going to win. Bo probably got money on Bama too. Bo ain't dumb.
You want me to tell Bo? You want me to tell
Bo Jackson got money on Bama too.
Bo knows.
Bo knows. But he don't know like Buckethead and the King knows.
When I said he gonna call me tonight, that's why I'm trying to figure out what you want me to tell him. Cause he gonna ask me what Buckethead talking
about. Bo, is it Bo Jackson or is it Bo?
But don't get cut. Don't listen. This is a family station. Don't bring.
Why is Bo Nix calling?
Don't get cussing. Don't bring cussing into this.
Bo Nix is a duck now. He's a duck.
He better not call me.
He's a duck. If you say a duck pull a truck, Bo Nix is a duck.
Bo Nix ain't got no feathers on him. He's a naked duck.
He's a duck.
I don't care. Let him go. I told you when he said it, let him go now. Listen, you're going to get upset. You're going to make Randy get upset.
He don't like it no more. Now, he will say this, and I will say this. I truly believe if Bo Nix would have been playing against Alabama, they win the game.
You say that?
I say that.
Okay, listen. Hey, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
You'll never know.
Guess what? Bo Nix didn't play.
Listen, they kept saying, well, y'all cried about Bo, and then we'll get this other quarterback, and then he just work. Listen, I'm crying about the whole team. It ain't just Bo. Now, Bo get in run back.
You preaching to the choir, bro.
The whole
you
team.
preaching to the choir.
No, it wasn't just Bo. It's the whole team. We got to do some things to change some things. You can't come out there and do the same thing expecting that it's going.
Hey,
you're gonna win. You doing the same thing.
I'm an Auburn fan. You know that. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm giving Harsin 1 more year. He ain't getting 3.
What?
He getting 1 more year. What? He plays like he did this year. If Auburn looks like they did this year, Harsin got to go. Gone.
Man,
out.
Pull him out. I can't believe you sitting up here saying that you ready to fight a coach already?
No, I say he gets 1 more year. But if I don't see change, look, that little rinky-dink stuff we did this year don't work in the SEC. It might work against Oklahoma when you run the bootleg, the Lady of Liberty and all that. It don't work against the SEC. You better buckle it up. You better have a quarterback that can run the forward, not backward, run forward, and an offensive lineman that can block.
Listen, that's going to any team. If you don't got a line, you're in trouble. In the SEC.
I agree.
Okay, well, listen, man. It's 2022. I think big things gonna be for Buckethead and the King. It's gonna be big for us this year, and I just can't wait. You know, we gonna move around here. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna have to tune in to check it out.
I agree. I mean, listen, new time, new year, new day, new time. But you tune in because it's the same old Buckethead and the King show.